stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham, alongside Tyson Fury, this multi-time heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Manchester, England. He'll beat you down and then sing to you afterwards. Easton assassin Larry Holmes, perhaps one of the most underrated and underappreciated heavyweight champions of all time. He's got plenty of power and one of the best jabs in the heavyweight division.
I'm so excited for this fight.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Manchester, England, and standing at 6 feet 9 inches, here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. Fighting out of the blue corner from Easton, Pennsylvania, here is one of boxing's all-time greats, the heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Easton Assassin, introducing Larry Holmes.
Fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready. These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck.
And there's the bell to start round one. One punch could change everything in this battle. There's an uppercut, a big uppercut, and his knees buckled that time. Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Perfect counter shot. He just misses with that big right hand. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match, which shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
And a counter left. Left counter scores. Exchange here from both men. He threw the hook, didn't land. And wait a minute, a left hand lands. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Catch and shoot. Let's talk about Tyson Fury. He is down big time on the scores.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until the senses have come back.
This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
If you're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching you every move, that every switch.
Both men step back for just a moment. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. And he fails to score with that left hook.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just that A match made in heaven.
You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You got to swarm on your case. You know you've got to fight. You've got to hold him. You've got to tie him up. You've got to lean on him when you come in until the referee makes you break off. But keep your hands high, because they will keep punching until that referee said stop.
Missed him with that uppercut. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Tyson Fury. That bell could not... The bell rings and we start the third. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Good counter right hand again. Lands with the right counter. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink, because one big shot and this thing could be over.
A couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drama, because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
They go, neither fighter willing to back down. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody.
God, we see much more, much better. We've been spoiled. I'm not being unfair. I'm not being unfair saying it's a little boring. It's not boring. We've probably just been spoiled.
Nice job landing with that right hand counter. A big left, but doesn't score with it. Like to see more jabs. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Tyson Fury. What would you tell? Here we go to the fourth round. After that last round, something has got to change. Nice counter shot. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
That hook won't score. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again, and the fight will be over.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And he misses with that jab. When are we going to see a jab from these two? You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. This This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Tyson Fury. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on this. On to the 5th we go. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3 4-shot combinations before you've even let one. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Nice counter shot. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Tyson Fury. Well, we're entering desperation. Here we go in the 6th round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. And that left hook doesn't find its target. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play fair, play cool.
Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Tyson Fury. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fight. Round 7, here we go. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if he can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off, be smart, because he's gonna try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone, he knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Perfect counter lands. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Oh, and there he caught him with a stiff jab. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nice counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Tyson Fury. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them. There's the bell to start round 8. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around? Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of punches, and they're not throwing as many on their arms.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
He just misses with that jab. Nice punch. You've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down. Perfect punch. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Nice exchange here from both men. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Tyson Fury. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
And we enter the ninth. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Good left counter that lands. That left hook misses. much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Swing and a miss with that left hook. And they're down just when you thought it couldn't get any worse.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Tyson Fury. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet. It's round 10. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now, they're saying, when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know they won't shake your leg. They're a gnat's ear away from getting stopped.
This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
Beautiful counter punch. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? He misses with that jab. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
He misses with that jab. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Tyson Fury. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do? There's the bell to start round 11. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here. See more jabs. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. You've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
I've seen certain...
Oh, Larry Holmes just got dazed. So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. Good punch. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Tyson Fury. Boy, this next round, we thought we would have made it to 12. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know he's like a gun. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. The corner's got to take a good look at their fighter. Many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.